Here's a little note for all of you who are on the path of spiritual awakening, spiritual seekers, enlightenment, self-realization, any of the things that you want to call that have taken you out of a 3D way of living into a living out of consciousness. It is correct that at some point you are not the tool. At some point you release the tool. At some point you realize that the knowledge you have has only been a tool. At some point you realize that the knowledge you've had has actually been standing in your way. At some point you realize, I've got to set down all these concepts, all these versions, all these associations, all these notions that I have attached to being who I am, to being an identity, to being what it is that I would like to experience my life as a measure against. So many of us do that, right? We have these yardsticks. At some point in a spiritual awakening, you will have to set aside duality. Set aside, is it 3D? Is it 5D? Am I high vibration? Am I low vibration? The others, me, chakras, all of this spiritual knowledge, all of these tools that you've gathered, crystals, what they do, all of these things. Yeah, they are there, yes. They are there. We are them, they are us. But at some point, all of that drops. This is when we're now going into the void, when we're going into the source of us. We're going into pure consciousness. Before we get into that state of pure consciousness, we also release all desire to want to manifest, a desire to want to live in a particular way. When you come into that state of point zero, that's when you realize, I was nothing, I am nothing, we are nothing. And that, friends, is freedom. Not the freedom that we crave. Oh, I wish I had so much money. It would give me the freedom. So rather than craving what you think is going to give you the freedom, crave freedom itself. Crave that state itself. And the steps towards that state will fall into your laps. Lots of love. Don't forget to like, follow, and share.